Hey everyone, welcome back. I am joined today by my fellow dancer Sarah to demo for our lesson today. And I'm sure those of you who've been following along with the series now understand that you have already quite a few moves under your belt, and you might be getting to this place where it seems like it's getting boring. You know a few moves and you're doing the same thing over and over again, and you're sort of wondering how you can begin to really improvise and feel like you're discovering new things in your dance without necessarily learning new vocabulary, because there's always more to learn in terms of vocabulary, but maybe you want to do something right now already and begin to improvise. So I'm going to show you two methods that you can use to begin to improvise within your dance. And it does not matter what level you're at. It doesn't matter how many moves you know. You can know 12 moves, or you can only just know 2 moves altogether. You can apply this technique to wherever you are in the dance. So the first technique we're going to look at has to do with placement of where your follower is actually going to go. Tango is actually very simple. As I've talked about in the past, I said tango is based on a very simple principle. At any point in the dance with my follower, I have 3 choices of where I can go. The follower can go back as I go forward. The follower can go forward as I go back, or side. So these 3 steps are always our option. Now, the way you can begin to improvise is to say, on any step that you find yourself on, you have those 3 options. So let's say we're going to work today with the figure ocho cortado. Ocho cortado is quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. That's typically how we do it. Here, I'll show it one more time. So let's say we take this moment of the cross. Typically, we always come out of it by going back. So after I do the cross, I just step and I go back. So that's one of the possibilities that I'm executing every time. But now if you think, you have 2 other possibilities, because at any point you can go forward, back, or side. I can say, what happens if I lead a side step from that place instead of going back? So let's see what happens. I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going into ocho cortado. I lead into the cross, and then I say, instead of going back for the follower, I'm going to lead her to go side. And now I've created something different. So instead of walking out to the back step, I think I'm going to create a side step around me. The other possibility is to say, out of the cross, let's say I'm in the cross. Instead of going back or side, what would it be for me to lead the follower to go forward? And then she goes forward. So now, instead of just having one possibility from the cross, you have 2 other exits that open up other possibilities, other doorways. And you can take any piece of vocabulary and ask that question, think through it, imagine it for yourself, and see what happens. So this placement idea of where you're going to place your partner in relation to you opens up ways that you can improvise and create new sequences for yourself. Now, the other way that you can do that is playing with timing. So instead of just thinking about where your partner is physically located, you're going to think more the timing of your steps and how you can be maybe changing what you're showing in the music. So in tango, we have 2 main timings. As I said before, we have the slow. So these steps here, this is all slow, 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 slow. And then we have a quick, quick. So quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow. So there, all I'm doing is I'm changing the timing of the steps from slow to quick, quick. So what you can say to yourself on any of the steps that you take, you can experiment and change the timing of the step from what you usually are used to something opposite. So wherever you feel that you always do a quick, quick, you can switch it to a slow, and wherever you're very used to doing things in slow timing, you can experiment with quick, quicks. Let's take an example of ocho cortado once again. This is actually how I learned this principle, and this is the exercise that I promote for my students to practice because it really starts to make sense once you try this challenge of applying this to the ocho cortado. So with ocho cortado, we typically lead it in this timing. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. So this timing gets drilled in, and then we're sort of on autopilot. We always do it the same way, okay? So the first step would be to break it down and to say, can I lead the whole thing in just slow timing and just communicate the whole sequence, but in slow timing only without the quick quicks? Okay, so it would look like this. Slow, 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 slow. So it challenges you to break down the movement and to make it more clear in your body, which already will make you feel something new, and you will start improvising because you will be in new territory just from that challenge. And then think about the quick, quick as something you're going to place along the path and move around in that sequence like this. So I know I'm going to be going slow most of the time, but I'm going to move the quick, quick inside this sequence. So I can go slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, slow. Or I can go slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, slow. Or I can go slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, slow. So do you see I'm just taking the quick, quick and moving it, placing it in a different position along the sequence of ocho cortado. So you can take that idea and practice it within the ocho cortado, and then take other sequences and think through that sequence in the same way. So those two ways will be very available to either beginners or advanced. So try it out with what you already know, and let me know in the comments how it goes and what you discover, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Ciao.